Good afternoon from Samaritenstrasse, Berlin. My name is Eugen and I love to travel. And here I am today in one of the most representative neighborhoods of old Berlin. And it's very close to Frankfurter Tor, and I'm dying to see how it really looks like. Because honestly, Samariten Quarter, what a name, isn't it? So basically, we're near the U-Bahn Samaritenstrasse. And what we're going to film is going to be on the right hand side of us at the moment, because the right is always better, I think. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to take Silvio Meyer Strasse apparently. I hope this is the name. And as all Berlin is a bit under construction over here, they're refurbishing the city, so they're making it to look better than it really is. And yeah, that's a thing, because real estate prices can increase if you just cover the outside with something that looks a bit marketable. Anyway, and it's pretty good here, honestly. The buildings are nice, everything is nice. Some nice motorbike over there. And they have lofts, all these buildings have extremely big lofts apparently. Let's cross into the shade because really it's better like that. And as you can see, there's some modern things going on. These are pretty modern to me, even though they might be like 30 years already. As you can see, some people just have some really big balconies, huge balconies. Because I was thinking, all the communist block apartments that we grew up in Eastern Europe have balconies. And here the balconies are even bigger apparently, but not everybody has balconies. So it's a feature of the buildings built especially in the mid 20th century, mid to latter quarter of the 20th century. So yeah, there you go. And the Deutsche Post is still active apparently. The Post is a big thing in Germany. Do not underestimate their power, and they can blackmail everything by refusing to die. Yeah, the Post is refusing to die because everybody does electronic mail at the moment, but only Germany does the Post kind of stuff. So can you imagine the power of these unions? Yeah. So pretty good. So these are buildings dating from like the turn of the century, or a bit earlier. Turn of the century, turn of the 20th century. I mean, like 19th to 20th century. And they're like being refurbished, or they've been already refurbished and ornated in different kind of situations. Pretty nice. So Silvio Meyer Strasse, corner with Rieger Strasse. Let's follow Rieger Strasse and see where he gets us. Okay. Too bad for the scaffolding. I guess they're necessary to refurbish everything and make it look nice, but they're kind of ruining the video. Shh, don't tell anybody. Oh yeah. There you go. And we're reaching the street called actually Samaritenstrasse. So this is Samaritenstrasse, the one like this. Yeah, pretty nice here. Really nice. And I have a brilliant idea. Let's just follow Samaritenstrasse towards the north. And that should be the north. And some pretty nice ornated buildings over here on the left. And I like the kind of mural graffiti motifs on them. It's pretty good. Yeah. And look at this. This is a 19th century building. For sure, it's a 19th century building. Maybe even beginning of the 19th century building. And the ornaments are quite new. The stuccatures and the bas-reliefs, but the building is old, but very nice, refurbished, indeed. And the DHL is out in force again. And it gets even nicer as we go, because this area is clearly a middle class area. A middle class area that does well for itself, like people are really trying to make it look good, even though they're not the richest in the world, for sure. And you have different kind of restaurants. We're very close to Friedrichshain. We're very close to Boxhanger. We're just on the other side of the Frankfurter Tor, of the Karl Marx Allee. And also we have like Thai food, and we have Uzbekistan food, Tashkent. Tashkent is the capital of Uzbekistan, if you didn't know. And there's a restaurant with the same name. This one over here. It's pretty big. I never tried the food here, but I think the Uzbeks have this kind of like meat with rice, this kind of pilau that they make only in Uzbekistan, which is famous. Yeah. So apparently the Uzbeks know one or two things about rice. Well, rice. Rice is like a word that describes a social, I don't know, like a social class level or whatever. And the rice was very well represented in poorer societies usually. And if you have imagination, you can do a lot of things with it, a lot of good things with it, even though mostly poor people are eating rice. Right. So we're reaching this church here. I don't know how is it called. How is this thing called? Because it's beautiful. It's a red brick structure. And you have here Evangelische Kirchgemeinde, Samaritan Auferstehung. I have no idea what it means. Okay. Right. All good. And even more beautiful, these buildings here. And look at this. Look at this area. And at the bottom of the building there's a sports bar. Sports bar, isn't it? Quite nice. And you have in the sports bar, because we're comparing the prices to other big capitals of the world, yeah? And other expensive cities in the Western world, like Western world. Anyway, you have a Berliner is €4.20. Augustiner the same, which are good beers. Augustiner Budweiser, 4.40 the most, and it's like, yeah, half liter. It's pretty nice, isn't it? And all this place has a lot of nice buildings. Really a lot of nice buildings. Like left and right. Fantastic. Look at this. So this place, I think it rivals Charlottenburg, you know. I think it rivals one of the best areas of Charlottenburg. Mommsenstraße. Yep. It is almost the same in quality of architecture as Mommsenstraße, Charlottenburg, which is a big deal. Really. Excellent. And there's a very nice promenade in the middle of the green. There's a green with a corridor that just goes through from the church to that way. And these are the residential ensembles. I really love this place. It's pretty nice. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you really enjoy the content. Click notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I'm posting something new, because otherwise you will not get notified. And yeah, you know the drill. So far so good. So what? Bye bye.